Hi, this is Tom with Outdoor Miles. Today we're going to talk about the idea of buy once, cry once when it comes to RV gear. Now, if you spend any time looking at RV and camping accessories online, and especially on Amazon, you already know that there's a huge range of options out there. You've got everything from really inexpensive products made in China to higher end gear, and it's not always obvious what's worth spending more money on. And sometimes a cheaper option is totally fine. There's plenty of things where it just doesn't make sense to spend a lot of money. But there are certain things where I like to follow that buy once, cry once philosophy. What some people call the last tool first approach, where spending a little bit more upfront gets you something that will last a lot longer, works better, and in some cases, helps protect your RV. And honestly, this is something that I learned the hard way. I've definitely made the mistake of buying cheap products, having them fail, replacing them, and then eventually just buying the better version anyway. So I've ended up spending more money in the long run than if I had just bought the right thing from the start. And in a lot of cases, that's exactly how it plays out. You spend a little more upfront, but you buy it once and you're done. And sometimes it's just better overall. You're creating less waste. You're not buying a lot of stuff, then throwing it away and buying more stuff. So sometimes that philosophy is good for the environment as well as long-term for your wallet. Now, before we jump into the actual products that I'm going to recommend, I'm not suggesting that you go out and buy all of these right now. I know budgets can be tight, especially if you just bought that RV. And for most of these things, you can absolutely get by without them. This is really just about knowing where to invest when you're ready to upgrade. And just to be clear, none of the products that I'm mentioning in this video are sponsored. They are all just my own recommendations based on what I've used and what I've seen work really well. All right, so in this video, I'm going to walk through 5 areas where going a little higher quality can really pay off in the long run. When it comes to protecting your RV, this is probably one of the most important items on the list, and that's a quality surge protector, or what's called an EMS. EMS stands for Electrical Management System, and before we even get into cheap versus expensive, let's talk about what it actually does. An EMS is constantly monitoring the power coming into your RV from the campground pedestal. It's checking for things like wiring issues and overall power quality, and if something isn't right, it shuts down the power before it even reaches your RV. And that matters because campground power is not always reliable. You can run into low voltage, open neutrals, or even miswired pedestals. And those kinds of issues can destroy things like your air conditioner, your converter, your microwave, basically anything electrical in your RV. Now, if you go to Amazon, you're going to see a ton of cheap surge protectors and no-name brands. And on the surface, they look very similar, but a lot of those are really just basic surge protectors. They're not a full EMS, and they're not actively monitoring your power the same way. And even when they claim to, they're often using low-quality internal components, and that can mean slower response times, less accurate readings, and in some cases, they just won't shut down when they should. And that's why brands like Progressive Industries and Power Watchdog really stand out in this space. Progressive Industries is known for building very reliable, no-nonsense EMS systems that have been trusted by RVers for years. And then you've got Power Watchdog, which offers more of a modern approach with features like Bluetooth monitoring and app-based alerts, so you can actually see what the power is doing in real time. Both of these brands sell true EMS level protection, and both are a big step up from the cheaper options you'll find online. Now, with these, we've got 2 main installation options. The first one is what you're probably used to seeing is a portable version, which plugs directly into the campground pedestal, and then you plug your RV into that unit. And the second one is a hardwired version, which installs inside your RV, and it's always working in the background. So in that one, you have to hardwire it in, but once it's installed, you're good to go forever. Either way, this is one of those areas where going cheap can end up costing you thousands. Next up is leveling your RV. This is less about preventing major damage and more about convenience and consistency. Now, when it comes to leveling, there are a ton of tools and gadgets out there. You've got bubble levels, stick-on levels, apps, blocks. It can get a little overwhelming trying to figure out what you actually need. At the end of the day, the goal is simple. You just want something that is easy to use and reliable. Now, you can absolutely level your RV by trial and error. It usually turns into a process of pulling forward, backing up, checking, adjusting, and repeating that a few times until you get it right. That's where something like the LevelMate Pro comes in. It gives you a real-time reading on your phone telling you exactly how far off you are and how much you need to adjust. So instead of guessing, you can get it right the very first time. Now, I've personally been using my LevelMate Pro for about 7 years, and once I installed it, I really haven't had to think about it since. It stayed accurate, it's been reliable, and it just works every time I set up my RV. And if you want a full breakdown, I do have another video on the LevelMate Pro, and you can check that out after this. But overall, this is one of those upgrades where having something consistent and dependable just makes the whole setup process and leveling process a lot smoother. Next up is your RV tires, and this is probably the single most important safety related item on the list. This is also one of the biggest areas where going cheap can cost you a lot of money very quickly. Now, a lot of RVs come from the factory with lower cost tires, and while they may technically meet the minimum requirements, they're not always built for long-term reliability. When a tire fails on an RV, it's a completely different story. A blowout can rip apart your wheel well, damage your siding, take out wiring underneath your RV, and cause thousands of dollars in damage in just a few seconds. So how do you know if you're buying a good tire? Well, first, make sure it's properly rated for your RV's weight. Second, look for tires designed specifically for trailers or RVs. And third, stick with reputable brands. This is not a place to experiment, and pay attention to tire age. And if all this feels overwhelming, I really suggest go to a reputable tire shop that understands RVs and ask them for recommendations, because this is one area where getting it right really matters. Next up is your water filtration system, and this is one that a lot of people overlook. You've probably seen those small inline filters or maybe have them, and they're fine for basic use. But there's a big difference between something that kind of works and something that actually does what it says it's going to do. Water quality can vary a lot between campgrounds, and basic filters are just limited. Stepping up to a multi-stage system gives you a lot more consistent results. You'll see brands like Blue Technology and Glacial Fresh that offer these types of systems. Blue Tech is more premium, while Glacial Fresh offers more of a budget-friendly option, but they're both really good. Now, you may see cheaper three-stage systems online on Amazon, but quality does matter here. So if you do upgrade, you're getting something reliable that actually works the way that you expect it to work. Now, the last item that I have on my list is a quality canopy or screen tent. This is one where a lot of people go cheap and it usually fails. If you walk around any campground after a thunderstorm, you're going to see multiple tents broken down. You're going to see water pooling on the top. You're going to see bent arms. You're going to see a lot of tents sitting in the dumpster at the campground. So I've done this before. I've had cheap tents, and what ends up happening is they'll last for a season, maybe two, and then they'll break during a rainstorm, or the fabric just wears out, and then you're buying another one. A brand like Clam Outdoors is built much stronger, and it's designed to last. I have a Clam tent. It works extremely well. It's super fast to set up. You can put privacy screens on the outside, and it creates an outdoor living space that is a lot better than those $100 pop-up tents that you can buy at a big box store. This is one of those items where people, myself included, often end up buying twice. So if you're going to invest in a tent, it's worth getting something that holds up. And a Clam tent is a great addition. They'll last a long time, and they actually have parts that you can buy if something happens. So if you end up ripping your fabric, you can replace it. So you're not constantly going out buying a new tent every single RV season. So those are 5 areas where it really pays to invest in quality. Again, you don't need to go out and buy everything right away, and I actually suggest that you don't. Get a couple camping trips under your belt, maybe a full season, and kind of see where your pain points are and what things you want or what things you need. You might already have some stuff that you can just use until it wears out and then replace it with a better quality item down the road. But over time, these are the areas where spending a little more upfront can save you money and frustration in the long run. That gets back to that cry once, buy once, last tool first philosophy. So if you're interested in any of the products, they're linked in the video. They're also linked below. And if you did find this video helpful, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy trails.